Mr. Micheál, dear Taoiseach, our dear team of Ukrainians present here, dear journalists, dear Ireland, today marks the first official visit, and Micheál mentioned that, and it's a given fact. It's an official visit, first official visit by a Ukrainian president to Ireland since the establishment of diplomatic relations between our countries, and it comes at one of the most challenging and yet optimistic moments at the same time. Now more than ever, there is a chance to end this war. It was here in Ireland this morning that our delegation gathered after meetings in America with the US President's team. And there are now 20 points that were developed in Geneva, and they were worked upon additionally and finalized in Florida. Some things still need to be worked out from what I saw. America is taking serious steps to end this war, one way or another, and our task, and I'm sure that this is our common task for everyone in Europe, is to really end this war, the war, not just to get a pause in the fighting. We need a decent, dignified peace, and for that to happen, everyone must be on this side of peace. Everyone in Europe and all nations that value peace. Ireland is a neutral country, but it is certainly not an indifferent country. We're grateful to it. You're helping us, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it very much, both. And Ireland's influence really matters because it is the influence of a large global community. May your influence always work in a way that is fair. Today, I informed both Micheál and his team about the negotiations and the current prospects, and thank you for your support. Today we also discussed in detail the entire bilateral agenda in detail. This concerns our resilience. There is assistance from Ireland, energy support, as well as a humanitarian support package. We are very grateful for all that. We have approved a roadmap for partnership between our countries, Ukraine and Ireland, for at least the next 5 years. We hope that during this period, Ukraine will become a member of the European Union, and we're grateful to you for your support on this path. We appreciate that Ireland always takes an honest and a principled approach to issues of pressure on Russia, and above all, the issues of sanctions policy. Sanctions must remain in place as long as the Russian occupation and the Russian abuse of our people continue. The abuse of Ukrainians. Today we also discussed the position on frozen Russian assets. It is high time to transfer them to Ukraine so that we can reliably ensure both our defence and our recovery. And this will benefit not only us, but also our partners. We will give more orders to countries that help us. We hope that Ireland, not only on its own, but together with all those who listen to Ireland in the world, will support the need to hold Russia accountable for its aggression, accountable for all they've done and committed, the accountability for its aggression. Work is currently underway on the continent to establish a tribunal that will be able to punish Russia for the crime of aggression and war crimes, all war crimes, and ask you to participate more actively in all joint efforts to hold Russia and its accomplices legally accountable. Of course, we have a large layer of humanitarian and cultural cooperation. And the First Lady of Ukraine is with me on this visit. Olena is expanding the Coalition of Ukrainian Studies, which will be a global coalition, and we invite Ireland to be part of it. Today, 3 Irish universities joined our Coalition of Ukrainian Studies, and we thank you for that. And of course, I would like to express my special gratitude to the Government of Ireland, to all the communities of Ireland, to every Irish home that has sheltered our people here. It is not easy. After all, it has been almost 4 years of full-scale war, of challenge of these dimensions. But we're doing everything we can to ensure that our people can return home safely to a country of peace. We're working towards this goal, and I believe that we can achieve it. I thank you for your respect for our people, for your respect for Ukraine, and for the fact that Ireland stands with us, not simply for political reasons, but because Ireland sincerely defends the rights of peoples to life, free and independent. Thank you once again. Glory be to Ukraine. Suspilna, Public Broadcaster of Ukraine. First question to you, Mr. President. You mentioned the peace plan. The special envoy of Trump went to Moscow after the negotiations with Putin. Further steps will have to take place. Will Europe be part of this process? And there are also points that are not
frozen assets. So do you see any possibilities of reaching the final agreement at the EU Council in